what's going on, everybody? Everything's happening at the same time. There we go. Just get my thing up. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Happy Tuesday, Blues Day. The holidays, they're getting closer. If you celebrate Christmas, it's this close. Man, like next week. Here we go. Hope you've been good. If you've been naughty, you've been nice. You got your list made. You're checking it twice. Check it out. I got my Stranger Things. All right, now you got to get the full effect of this Christmas sweater. All right, so here you go. Stand up. So you see here, there's the three kids and the thing flipping over. And then, oh, wait, this way. There it is. And then, look at that. I mean, how cool is that? All right, it's going to be a fun morning. Got some good topics, you know. How are y'all? Look, I got my morning mug here, chock full of iced tea. So come on into the cafe, y'all. It's going to be a good day. We're gonna talk shop. So let's go. Grab a drink, grab a snack. Oh, because it is time for the morning mug. Let's go. My friends, welcome back to the morning mug. Now let's chat. Oh yeah, cheers. Look, got the hat on, ready to go. Gonna get it all festive for you today. Wait till next week, y'all. Like, as you can tell, I've been amping up the holiday, attire. So what on earth will he be sporting next Tuesday? Oh, you will have to come back next Tuesday to see what we get. Oh man, it'll be a first on the Hucksters channel. So, oh my God, I can't believe I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. All right, how the heck are you? Let's get out there. Let's see who's joining the stream. Who's popped in? Who's hanging out? Let's see. Of course, Kyle popping in early, saying "Hunk, hey Hunk." Well, I got No Country for Old Men. Below. Terrifier, all on 4Ks. Not sure about Joker. Fully I do. Yeah, Kyle, me too. I mean, I saw it, didn't care for it, so it ain't gonna make it to the collection. Hey there, everyone waiting to go under the knife. What? All right, please hit that like button for your old buddy, not for me. Look, hit it for Caveman. He has been such a great dude for everybody. When our friend Dave was going through stuff, he and I were really like helping to promote that on the channel. And now our boy Caveman, he's got to get his little pacemaker updated and all that jazz. So come on, we're getting like a bionic man, a bigger, better Caveman 2.0. So for Caveman, like right now, see this. So if the likes pop up right now, you're doing it for him. Yes, whatever. It goes to the channel, systematically. But to show the love, y'all, say in the comments, say hang in there, Caveman. Hit the like to show the love, man. Show it for Guy. He is so deserving. Love you, buddy. Good luck today. Be safe. Let us know how it goes. Hey, I'm doing good this morning, Dave. Yeah, I was actually on Dave's channel Sunday night. He had a birthday stream, which was pretty fun. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'm sure, by now, his name's popped up and we've all liked and subscribed over there. He crested the 100 subscribers. So get over there and check out our video. It was fun. I want to say thanks for being on my live stream. There you go. Did you see the Superman thing? We're going to talk about that Superman thing. We're going to talk about that Superman thing. Don't you go no place. Because it's wait, you see, well, hold on a second. Let's see. I will come right back to you because look, down here, our darling has walked in. Ding, ding, there she is. Tiana. Look, she's already got her stuff coming in, dropping down to $6.99 for Good Morning Huck. Hope you have a great Tuesday today. You too as well, Tiana. How is it in the old Canadian country up there? Where parts in Canada are you? I don't think I've ever asked your actual Canadian region. I got some Canadian chums up there. I think near the Ontario section. So, yeah. Tiana, you're the best. Thank you, darling. Look, I know it's Christmas, so here comes a Christmas present. Here we go. I got to get it right. Hang on. Let's go. Wait, let's go. listen, this hat, look, his hat is swinging all over the place, y'all. Oh yeah, thank you, Tiana. Oh yeah, that was worth a dance for sure. Gets me up, get some juices flowing. Nice. Thank you, dear. Appreciate that. That is good stuff, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Let's see. I meant to ask you, did you see the trailer? I did not watch the trailer for The Brutalist yet. How's the weather there in Cali, Huck? Let's see. Something popped up on my phone yesterday. It said wildfire. Dude, there's always wildfires. Tornadoes, not so much. But yeah, I don't know. Wildfires. We were caught in one a few years ago. I don't know if you guys remember. But I almost lost the old, cafe here. I mean, the fire surrounded our neighborhood. I literally thought, I've never seen something like that before. It was terrifying. Like, I thought, wow, by morning, this entire neighborhood's going to be gone. That's what it felt like, because where we're positioned, we're sort of surrounded by mountains, and this doofus decided to, because they turned off our power, because when heavy winds are happening, it's a possibility for fires, because it can maybe blow down power lines and it'll catch things on fire, stuff like that. So they turn the power off. Well, this one guy said, "Well, I ain't got no power, so I'm gonna go out and barbecue on my grill during the winds." So he goes out to his grill like a moron. Okay, and what happens with grill and fire? If you throw something on the grill too hard, the sparks fly up. Yes, you guessed it. The sparks flew up. The wind took them, threw them right into the extremely brittle brush, and instantly, whoosh, fire. It was enormous. Yeah, if you'd have seen it, you'd have said, "Yeah, my house is gone tomorrow morning." And somehow, boy, we had some rock stars in our neighborhood. I'll tell you that. They all, like our street. You gotta love some crazy people, right? My neighbors are those, which is wonderful. I wasn't even here. I was working in LA, and when I heard this happened, I was hauling ass back home, and I was breaking the law. I was in the carpool lane. I was on the shoulder. I knew if a cop pulled me over, all I'd do is say, "Listen, I know I'm breaking the law, but you see that smoke? That's my house. That's my family. That's my dog. I've got to get there. You're welcome to give me a police escort and give me a ticket when we get there, but I've got to get there before they shut the road down." Never happened. Luckily, I somehow to get pulled over at all, but I was totally breaking the law because I was desperate, y'all. So I got off the exit. Right as I got off the exit, a cop car had capped the street and said, "Sorry, no, you can't come in. You got to get back on the freeway and go that way." And I was just as fast as I was going, I missed it by just minutes. Thankfully, we had neighbors that were here, and they were shooting hoses at any spark that flew up in the air to land on houses. And our dog we have a doggy door. They know us. So she went to the backyard, tapped on the doggy door, coached our doggy out the door, and brought him up the street where we were, like up at this big shopping center where there's a Target and all that stuff. So we just met up there, grabbed our dog, whatever we were wearing. I had my laptop, which is how I make my living. So I'm like, well, this is how we're going to start over. That's how your brain goes, right? You got to stay positive because you're looking at the worst, but all you can think of is, okay, this is what we have to start over because this is going to happen. You're convinced. But then, man, the Lord shine upon us or something. It was a miracle that I think only one house out of the entire subdivision was lost. And sort of hilariously, in a bad way, that house had been lost 3 other times due to fires and no other house, which was kind of strange. So, I personally would stop living at that house. If that was my house and you had to keep rebuilding it, I'd be like, I think it's time to go. But there you go, y'all. That's what's happening. When you get up here into this California brush fire, wildfire stuff, it can literally hit your backyard and terrify you. So, but we're good. We're good. We're solid. We're happy. No sparks are flying right now. We'll probably not see you next Tuesday. It is Christmas Eve. I will be here though Christmas Eve. So if anybody can make it, come check it. Let's see, Huck, what are your last few movies you want to see in the theater? You got Mufasa, I think it's Company Unknown. Is that it? The company that's the Bob Dylan thing, and Nosferatu. I definitely want to see Nosferatu. Mufasa, I don't know, maybe. Actually, there's some I still haven't gotten out to see yet that I hope to go see. So, as bad as it sounds, And by the way, Mega Mike, my buddy, he's the only one that gives this movie a thumbs up, and that is Kraven the Hunter, right? Excuse me, holy mackerel, pardon moi. Oh, that ought to get a like. Let's see, like Duran Cinema right there. Yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, so oh yeah, Kraven the Hunter. Mike gave it thumbs up. He loved it. It was like one of his favorite movies, top 5 of the year. And everybody else, all the people I watch, 3C Films, John Campia, like just dogging it, just a waste of time. Don't even hate watch it and all this stuff. So I don't know where I would fall. So I'm definitely curious to go see that. I definitely want to go see Sonic the Hedgehog. That is high on my list. I know what you meant. The Complete Unknown, not The Company Unknown. The Complete Unknown. That's the Bob Dylan thing. And what else would I want to see? Yeah, I mean, those are top of the list right now, I think. Want to go check that out. So, yeah, what about y'all, man? What you want to see before the year is over? One last thing I want to ask you, did you have a good time? Oh, Dad had a great time, dude. It was a lot of fun. Like I said earlier, go check it out. It was a good time. Hey there, Mr. Moody. What's good, man? Sub-Zero. Every time you come in, man, I got to get all like, yeah. Everybody knows what that means, right? I'm watching on my big screen TV. As well you should. There's nothing greater than a gigantic huck face on your TV. Again, Tiana, thank you, darling. Appreciate that. Hey, I'm a Sarah. Hello, Huck. How you doing today? I'm not Christian and Catholic and never celebrate Christmas. What does Christmas mean to you? It's a good question, man. Christian, okay, so we're not a religious family here at all, but Christmas for me is just, it's totally like family, super good vibes. I love the feeling that Christmas brings when it's here. And that's the thing, I think for anybody who's not super religious, Christmas is a vibe. It's like Halloween's a vibe, right? So whatever vibe, I don't know if you do Halloween either, Hisham, but Halloween is an absolute vibe. When it's coming to you, you start getting those spooky vibes and, you know, all the things that come with it. And Christmas has sort of the opposite. It's the warm, family-friendly feelings. You just want to be with friends and family. And, the sharing of the gifts is fun. That's a little kid. That's certainly, I think, probably your number one thing. Because for me, now that I'm a dad, it's about giving the gifts. Like I want, even to my wife, like I want them to have good stuff. I don't like, I've sort of not cared so much just because I seem to give myself gifts all year long. Having this channel and loving movies, I consider like movies and like, where there's like right there, I got a little Beetlejuice. Although my wife gave me that for Father's Day, right? So pop culture stuff. So I'm always sort of like getting it and surrounding myself with it. So to me, it's about, decorating. I'm also the big decorator. I go out, I'm the one that hangs the lights, although they come out and they help me put stuff in the yard or decorate the house on the inside. We do the tree together. And it's fun. And the tree is now a super pop culture tree. I should, next week, I will bring photos. Come here. When you come next week, I will post photos so you can see all the crazy stuff that's on my tree. It's so good. The monkey's here. What's going on, dog? Look at that. Looking good in the Santa hat. Thank you so much, bruh. What's my favorite Christmas cookie? Ooh, monkey. That's a good question. Now, I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you what. I like a good sugar cookie with some of that sprinkle. So like a red sugar sprinkle on it, or maybe a red and green. So it's got I got my colors coordinated. I got red and green going. I like that sort of guy. So yeah, a sugar cookie with that crystal sugar colored stuff. Oh, that's good stuff. Now, Monkey, what is your favorite cookie? You know what my favorite cookie is? And nobody in the house likes this. You guys know what I'm saying. Everybody loves chocolate chip, right? This guy, I love oatmeal. Oatmeal cookies, man. It's so good. A warm oatmeal cookie. It can have raisins or not. I don't really care. Like, raisins are not a deal breaker for me. I'm like, ugh. Or hey, like either way, but just a oatmeal cookie. In fact, probably without is even preferred. Anytime we go somewhere and there's oatmeal cookies, no one touches those. So I always know, hey, Huckster's going to be getting a cookie tonight because nobody eats them. So yeah, there you go, man. Do you make your own monkey? Do you get in there with your monkey fingers and start whipping up a fresh batch of homemade Christmas cookies? If you do, send me some. Let's do it. Let's see. Still waiting. Had my chest shaved. Haven't we all? So it reaches the beard. Oh, you got right up to there, huh? Oh man, yeah, you're gonna be like Tony Stark, bro. Yeah, he sent me a picture earlier. He's got the little arc reactor right there. They're gonna hook you up, man. You're gonna be flying around in Iron Man suits, bro. Corey, what's going on, hey Huck? Might not be in the chat much, but listening along work. Thanks, dude. Oh man, he had a good one the other night. If you ever like not see one of Corey's chats, he's always doing like great chat fests. He had Rich on there recently. I love Rich. We all lost our good friend David Lowe, and it was such a fantastic conversation with Rich. So if you get a chance, go check some of that out. It was really good. The monkey also says an expert on California locations as well, guys. Any filming locations? Not that I know of yet. It did before. The one that I'm talking about that we almost lost our house. It took out like they used this ranch in like all the westerns, like the days of yore when they were making the westerns. It was a Disney ranch, and that thing got toast, so that's gone. And they used it in Pirates of the Caribbean 2 and 3, so that was gone. So that's the only thing up near me, location-wise for filming, that I know was trashed. I mean, there have been other things that have burnt down, but that not affiliated with wildfires. That would just be like, accidents or something like that. I remember hearing the the Phantom of the Opera from the 40s, 47, I think. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but the one with Claude Rains, an absolutely beautiful opera, that opera house that they built for that movie, and was used in many other films after the fact, had been burnt down at one point. So that was kind of a little piece of history. But at some point, all those things just as much as we want to preserve everything that was ever made in Hollywood, it's like, oh, where's this, where's that? Sometimes they don't all make it. Corey came in and says, subscribe to Corey. There it is. See, now you can zip over there. There you are. Good morning, evening. Hello. Good to see you. And look who's back. Hang on. I just hit my wheel button and my chat's just totally zipped by. There we go. Kelly, good morning. Hope you had a good weekend. I did. Excited to watch you live this morning. I'm excited you're here. We got a lot of good fun stuff to talk about, and I love this audience. You guys just pepper me. If you got questions, you want to know, Christmas questions, Christmas movie questions, I don't know. What's up, Huckies? Throw them at me. I'm ready. I got that holiday cheer in this mug. No, I'm just kidding. My mom makes 5 or 6 different cookies. Oh, nice. What toys didn't you get from childhood until now? Oh man, I was blessed. I'm not gonna lie. I got any toy. I'm not saying I was given like every toy in the universe, but when I was a kid, there was these. Any nearby? Actually, you could probably see some down there. Are these Mego superheroes? Here, I'll even show you guys. Here's still have them. Wait. Oh my God, they're all blocked by movies. Hang on. All right. So this is the closest one I could get, and it's not even a real one because everything else is blocked by movies. So the company Mego, I'm all blurry. Oh, hang on, let's see. One way to do it is to put something up with a title on it. It'll focus on the title. Come on. Huh? Cameras, man. See, that's what I need for Christmas, a new camera. Anyway, so these Mego figures. Here's a Star Trek Mego. Now, this is a custom that I made. This isn't even like one that you can buy. But I bought enough of these that I can make customs. So this is my Janice Rand. Nerd alert. So yeah, so Mego was my thing growing up, and I loved Star Trek, Planet of the Apes, and superheroes. So I just got tons and tons of those for Christmas, and and even like toys I didn't even want, and those are the ones you play with like 3 times and you never touch them again. Hang on, I'm gonna step out of frame and then come back in. That should do it. Ready? And focus. There we go. Sometimes you gotta trick the camera. Is that working? All right. But yeah, so so those are the ones I love the most. So anytime I got more of those, I was always super happy. And sometimes you get the play sets like the Planet of the Apes treehouse or something like that, and that was always rad. So yeah, those were the things. So I don't remember anything. Maybe there was a few Migos I never got, so those would be the ones I didn't get. But as an adult, I've since remedied that by purchasing all the ones I wanted. Let's see. Hey, Craig, what's going on, Craig? Let's see. Can we put my channel in the link? He did. Well, I know he did last week, so. And plus, Caveman's busy. Caveman, he's got his chest all day. We can't be asking Caveman to copy paste. He's a busy man. Let's let Caveman rest. Guy's got to rest. Caveman, you rest, man. You don't have to be doing all copy pasty right now. You just chill, man. You need that strength. All right. The monkey, is there a film you wish does not get a 4K release? Is there a film you wish does not get a 4K? You mean like I just don't want it to get one, or that's not on 4K yet? Okay, let's see. Maybe I can go both ways on this one. Well, let's see. Is there one that I want to get a 4K that I don't have? I don't know. I'm also trying not to get too lost, monkey, in the whole upgrading everything to 4K. I've had a conversation with myself, my friend, that do I need to do that? And the answer is no, because really it doesn't affect me liking the movie more. I mean, unless it's a great, great transfer. And honestly, sometimes these 4Ks are just barely better than the Blu-ray, and I'm getting kind of sick of upgrading and it's not better. It's not like Star Trek 2. Wow, man, that thing is unbelievable. Like, there's a scene where you look at Kirk and Spock, and that thing is sharp and crisp. That thing looks good, man. So that's like a good one. But I don't know. Is there something I've got to have? I don't know. That's a good question. I'll say this. Yes, there was one, and it's already happened. There's one the only one that I've been wanting on 4K. Pardon 1 second here. There we go. It was a Galaxy Quest. That is one for sure I wanted on 4K. That was my wish list, and it's coming. It's on my Christmas list too. So I can't buy it. I've told my wife about it. So hopefully on Christmas, open that. It's one of my favorite films. You guys got to see it. Look, you know. Hang on, let me show you. So it's one of my all-time faves. So if you go search my channel, go look for this bad boy right here. My top 100 favorite movies of all time. You will most certainly see Galaxy Quest on there. It's even in the top 10. But where does it fall, man? Where is it? Is it 1? Is it 10? Is it 5? You guys got to go see it. That was a lot of fun putting that together. Also, before we get too far down the line, I want to let you guys know there is a stream that I'm doing this Friday night. That's right. It's coming up. Let's see, was that 17, 18, on the 20th. On the 20th, 6 p.m. California time, 9 p.m. on the East Coast. And it is the ultimate Christmas movie battle bracket. Help us pick the ultimate Christmas movie. That's right. It's going to be me, Mega Mike, Tony, Derek, Johnny, and Tim. We're all going to hook up, and I'm going to do this battle where we show off the posters of each movie, and it'll be 2 at a time. And you got to battle each one, and then when one wins, it goes to the next round, and then next round, and then eventually, and it's 2 sides. And eventually the brackets come down to the last 2. The winner of the left, the winner of the right, and they go head to head. And we shall crown the greatest Christmas movie of all time. So be there Friday night. Come on, get over to the channel, man. Get over there and find it, hit it, click it, subscribe to it, notify it. Let's see. Let me see if I can no, I can't get off of that. That's funny. All right, so just go find it and go click it. Christmas movie battle. It's gonna be so much fun, y'all. All right, so let's see, find out where I left off first. There we go, and then we'll get to some of our news, y'all. Let's see. I remember one of the greatest gifts I ever got was the Millennium Falcon. Oh yeah, I had that. I used to have my original Millennium Falcon that I got as a kid. Had it for the longest time, but as you grow and move a lot, sometimes you really look at something that you've loved for a long time, even as a kid, and sometimes you just got to say goodbye to it. And boy, I think I sold it on eBay, and then I had the Vader head that was filled with Star Wars figures. I sold that, and I mean, somebody scored on that, because not only did I have all the holes filled up in that head, but wherever it said Jawa or Stormtrooper, I would wedge in 2 or 3, because you got to have a lot of Stormtroopers. You can't just have one. You have a lot of Jawas. So I did. So sold that. And even this weekend, I sold very Mego-esque, not quite Migos, but superheroes for, as much money as I could because it's time to let those go. So yeah, sometimes, yeah, I remember those great things. What do you guys, have any like toy or belonging that you love, but you had to let go? And then when you did, it was like, it was bittersweet, but it had to be done. And now it's it's kind of gone. It is gone. So I have this sort of purged feel like, okay, all right, it's no longer here. That's cool. I got money for it, so I can put money towards, I don't say bills because I always feel like, bills get their own money. Even if it goes into the same account or my wallet or whatever, I'm gonna say the money I make off my collectibles goes back to more collectibles or more movies. It's all the same money, but in my mind, I'm like, this money's not going to groceries, even though literally I probably drove out and bought some groceries. Did you ever have the Evil Knievel? Oh yeah, dude, Moody. Look, come on, run, and you stop, dude. Yeah, that was spot on, by the way. If you had Evil Knievel, that was this spot on impression. That thing was rad because it was this very durable motorcycle, and you put it on this base and you crank it, so you get that wheel just spinning because it lifts the wheel off the ground just a little bit so it can spin like, and then when you stop the crank, it sort of pushes the motorcycle off the charger, and it just hits the ground and hauls ass. And if you set up ramps, jump ramps, and Evil Knievel was made of rubber. So you could just snap his hands on the handlebars. You could bend his body up like this with his legs apart, or just his legs like splayed out on the motorcycle, whatever you wanted. And he would always get up, And they brought that back. Like I never did the rebuy on it, but they re-released that Evil Knievel stunt cycle. I don't know how long ago that was. I don't know if you saw it, Moody, but yeah, it was. I was like, oh dang, there it is. And if you watch Toy Story 4, that's pretty much the character Keanu. Was it Duke Boom or what was that? The little motorcycle guy. That was totally the Evil Knievel thing for sure. Come on. So yeah, was it Duke Kaboom? You guys let me know. What was that? I love Toy Story 4. I thought it was fantastic. That's a movie we did not need and I did not want. But when it was over, I was like, well, that was pretty fun. Sorry, caveman, didn't know you're busy with stuff. Oh, well, nice. He's busy. He's in surgery right now. I don't know if you missed it earlier, but yeah, man, they got him all shaved up on the chest. He's looking all Dolph Lundgren up right now, and then they're gonna give him a little upgrade on the old pacemaker. How often do you visit or move? How about let's try this again. In inglés, por favor. How often do you visit movie or movie star locations yourself? I have noticed people often neglect their hometown attractions while you run around. Dude, you could not hit that more on the head. That is always how it is. Like when I was in Louisiana and lived there, I barely went to New Orleans. And New Orleans is the place to be. And now every time I go back, all I want to do is go to New Orleans. It's just so much fun. But I've actually hit some really good stuff. In fact, I need to do more videos on the locations I've been to. When one of my friends came into town, this was almost 10 years ago. Shout out, Keith. He's a big movie buff like me. So we set out to get to as many locations as we could. In fact, right near my house is a tunnel that was used in the old comedy. It's a mad, 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 mad world. And that's the tunnel that the one guy, Dick Shawn goes into, comes flying out of. So we took photos in front of that. So definitely, I would say when friends come into town and they've never done any of the Hollywood stuff, it gets us out and we do the Hollywood stuff. So I guess I need some more friends to come into town so we can do more Hollywood stuff. Come on now. So I because of all that, I've hit some stuff. And when we were leaving, there was a brief time, like I moved out here in 91. It's longer than some of you were alive. And then at about 2008, we moved back to Louisiana. That's my hometown, Baton Rouge, because we had my daughter and she was only 1 at the time. And we wanted her to grow up near grandma and grandpa. They've since passed, but we wanted them to get to know her, while they were still here. And that's exactly what happened. It was a wonderful thing to do. But before we left here, we thought that was it. There was never an intention to come back. But That's when the economy got slammed in 2008. If y'all remember, that's when all the housing things dropped and every people stopped hiring. There was a freeze. And that all happened 1 month after we moved back. And I had jobs lined up and everything. So I'm like, wow, I moved here to make a better life. And now it's like worse. So we moved back. But yeah, so before we moved out, we did a lot of the Hollywood stuff that we had neglected. And I'm like, oh, we're never coming back here unless we come to visit. So let's go to the Hollywood sign and let's do this and let's do that. So yeah, I feel like I've definitely done a good chunk of that. What do you think about Kraven the Hunter? Oh, you know, I tell you what, Hisham. Let's say we'll come back to the thing. I think it's a good tea, my friend, to get over to some of the stuff. All right, so let's just get to. Yeah, let's start with our. Well, first, let me give y'all a very funny thing. So if you haven't seen this yet, all right, I'm gonna have to probably say it out loud to avoid copyright. But there is a video about Wizard of Oz. It's here. Let's see. I will put it in the thing there. So, but I will also share it here. Let's see if we can. I will talk through it because it's hilarious. It is so good. So let's see. Okay, here it is. All right. So can you see it? So this is, it says, this is a Wizard of Oz thing. All right. So I'm going to try to, it's basically his voice, but I'm going to take it down. And you can see his name if you want to go visit. It's Ivan Mars is his thing here. It says, it took me 28 years to realize who's the villain of the Wizard of Oz. Yeah. Yeah. We grew up believing the Wicked Witch of the West was the villain of the story. But is she? Think about it. Her sister gets murdered and her shoes are stolen by Glinda. Shoes that are silver in the original story and belong to her mother. And what about Glinda, the good witch of the South? She literally used Dorothy to kill the witch of the East. Not to mention, she avoided telling Dorothy she could have used those shoes to go back to Kansas. You know, at the very beginning. But rather, she left Dorothy going through the yellow brick road to meet the Wizard of Oz, who actually left the kingdom right after. And by the end of the movie, by using Dorothy, she eliminated all of her competition in the realm of power. Is she the real villain? Glinda! Oh my God, right? Okay. I just had to go there. That was pretty hilarious. Just to think that Glinda's the villain. But there you go. So go see that. He did such a good job with that. Good job, Ivan Mars. All right, let's get to it. Y'all, Bob, hook me up with some box office. Hey, Bob, you got to put me in the thing, Bob. All right. Let's go. Here we go. Still at number one, my friends. Oh, my goodness. Moana 2, still cranking it in. Only dropped about 48% to 22.6 mil. It's at 337 so far. I think it's going to surpass Wicked, most likely. Yeah. But Wicked's still holding strong like that. Now, look at that. So in its, fourth week, Wicked is almost the same number as Moana. So if Wicked keeps dropping off in its tiny percentile, there's a very good chance that next week Wicked will be above Moana 2 on this list. It'll still be, I think, number 2 and 3 probably, but that's what will happen. And then Wicked, of course, sitting there pretty at number 2 with 22.5. And the big story, Kraven the Hunter. Or as I like to say, Kraven more viewers, because ain't no one went. 11 million, y'all. Oh, are we going to talk about that? So there you go there. Gladiator 2, still doing quite well, 7.8. It'll also probably be doing better than Kraven next week. And finally, that Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim, at 4.6. Kraven. Oh, my goodness. All right. So there you go. There's your box office. I do want to get out. Hopefully today I'm going to go add another movie to my list. Probably going to go see Kraven. Honestly, I know people are hating it, but like I said, Mega Mike liked it. I don't know. I feel like I got to see it for myself. A little bit of a hate watch, I think. But we'll see. So to me, you can't hate watch something unless you know you don't like it. Like, let's say you're watching the new Marvel show or the new Star Wars TV show on Disney Plus, and you get 3 episodes in, you're like, I just can't stand this, but I got to see how it ends. Then you start hate watching it because you aren't happy with it, and you're praying it turns into something good. Whereas I I'm just gonna watch Kraven. I'm like, I hate watch it because I don't dislike it at this point. And Mega Mike loved it. It's his top 5 of the year. So there you go. So has anybody else seen Kraven out there? You got to weigh in. I got to know. By the way, how do I sound? I just realized, am I giving you guys, oh my goodness, terrible audio. Hold on. I apologize. There we go. This thing was sitting over there. Boy, was I okay? Hold on. It's okay. Sorry, guys. The microphone's been hidden behind my laptop the whole time. But hopefully it sounds even better now. When you're getting ready, let it go. Okay, here we go. Let's get to what's coming out this Friday, the 20th. All right, big stuff here. We got you some Sonic 3. I'm very, very excited about this. We loved Sonic 1 and 2 in this house. Cannot wait to go see Sonic 3. And Nicole Kidman, getting a lot of Oscar buzz, award buzz, all kinds of buzz in Baby Girl. I was going to say Fearless. She stars in Fearless and Sensational. Now, I love how the title of the movie is tinier than, a review. Someone's review gets a drastically larger font size than the title of the film. Say what? And then, of course, you got Homestead with our boys, that old Blue Eyes there. Was it McDonough? I think that's his last name, McDonough. Anyway, so there you go. Those are the 3 biggies. I definitely would say that Sonic is top of the list. Now let's get to talking about Kraven, right? We're going to see just what the dealio happened. Now, where does it also fall in the grand scheme of comic book movies? How low is it? Is it the lowest? Let's do a quick little breakdown. Bob, if you will, please. Thank you so much. Now, let's go to the Marvel movies, okay? These are the lowest Marvel, and we're just talking Marvel Studios. This isn't Sony. We're going to do Sony's own tab. So Marvel, here are the lowest ones. The highest being first Captain America, 65 million. And the first Thor also came in at the same 65 million. I love the first Thor. I was so happy that was as good as it was. And then that character became one of my faves. Hemsworth is fantastic in that part. He is awesome. Ant-Man came in the first one at 57 mil. Really good. The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton I got a package coming. Got 55 million. And the lowest one was the Marvels at 47 million. Wow. Not too shabby. Now let's see how the DC boys did. Over there at the DCEU, you got this. You got Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods, made 30 million. Theirs are definitely lower than Marvel's when you get to the low end stuff. Aquaman 2, 27 million. The Suicide Squad, that's the James Gunn Suicide Squad, 26 mil. Blue Beetle, 25. And Wonder Woman 1984, 16 million. But the caveat on that one is, it did come around the whole pandemic thing, and it was the debate to even put it in the cinemas, and it dropped at the same day and date on streaming, which is how we saw it because we weren't ready to go out yet. I just wish that movie would have been better. Even though it didn't make a lot because of the pandemic, it also wasn't super great, especially when the first one was so good. I loved the first one, y'all. So there you go. Now, drum roll, please. How does the Sonyverse stack up? Not so good. Hit it. There we go. Venom 3. And these are the worst, right? At 51 mil, not bad. Morbius, though, 39. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse got 35 mil, but the word of mouth on that one caught on, and that did not affect that movie at all. So that movie, like supersedes this list. It almost doesn't belong, but in the grand scheme of things, that's where it falls. And then you get to the 2 recent ones. Madam Web at 15 million, and poor old Kraven is the worst. Comic book, Marvel release, if you will, at 11 million. Now, I'm sure we can dig deeper, y'all. These are just sort of like the big relevant three studios. When you go back in the day, yes, if you hit the Dolph Lundgren Punisher, or you hit, the 20th Century Fox's Fantastic Fours, even that Captain America from was that Corman or Canon? I think it was Canon Pictures did that one. Yeah, you're going to find, or Steel with Shaquille O'Neal. There'll be ones I think we can dig up, but they don't. But we're talking sort of the major. This is a Marvel brand, today's Marvel brand, today's DC brands, and Kraven. So here's the conversation about that. Bob, let's go and go big screen on that if you don't mind. Thank you, Bob. So the thing with the whole, and I've mentioned this before, Spider-Man villains is, think about how great. So we had a great Venom, great looking Venom. Eddie Brock, was fantastic. Tom Hardy, awesome. Okay. Then you're getting Kraven, another great Spider-Man villain. It's like if you would have taken Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire and gave him his own movie before coming in. No, I mean, he was amazing. People often say that's still the best of the bunch of all the Spider-Mans. Number 2 is so good. And that's because if you can make a great movie, you can balance your hero and your villain to the point where they both shine. The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger's Joker is phenomenal. The first Superman in the movie with Lex is unbelievable. Like, give us the villains that are amazing in the Spider-Man movie. We keep getting these offshoots and we just don't care. We don't care. Like, there's no Spider-Man in that. There's no Spider-Man in Venom's, and Hardy's done. So unless they've penned a deal where he shows up now as Venom, that means one of the greatest Spider-Man villains we've had isn't even ever going to meet the Tom Holland Spider-Man. So what are you doing, Sony? I get it. You own the particular IP that Sony owns, if you guys don't know, is just the Spider-Man universe, right? The comic book Spider-Man universe. So even that includes like J. Jonah Jameson, of the Daily Planet, the Daily Bugle. Sorry, I crossed my streams there. And all the villains that come with him. So Rhino, Electro, Doc Ock, goblins, the Green Goblin, the Hobgoblin, all the goblins. So all those things. And he's got a great cadre, the Vulture, Michael Keaton, great villains like that. First Tom Holland with the Vulture. That was a really good movie that told a really relatable backstory for Michael Keaton and why he's that way, so that he's not, bad guys can't see themselves as bad guys, or it's a pretty one note thing, right? They got to be complex and have a little backstory to them, so that there's not that you want them dead. Like, you don't want them dead unless you're really painting a really bad picture, right? But you do want them to meet their comeuppance. So that's what I think is happening with Sony, is they just keep trying to mine that Spider-Man universe for gold. And so look, my boy, you guys might watch him out there, John Campea. All right. So he started saying something that it didn't make sense. And I didn't grab a clip of him, but he's because people write in, oh, the universe is over, because also a lot of other people are jumping the gun. Sony said they're putting it on hold. They're not completely writing it off, but instantly people are like, oh, Spider-Man universe, it's over. If it's not Spider-Man, it's done. And it's like, that's not the case. So I'm with John on that. But then he goes, because people ask, well, they're just not profitable, so they shouldn't do it. And he goes, no, that's not true. When he starts making fun of the audience, he always goes, no, he makes it sound like this. So he says that that would be stupid to get rid of it because they've made like $3.8 billion. This will be my impression of John Campea, since he makes us sound weird. $3.8 billion. And so he thinks continuing them is okay. And I have to say, John, because I know he watches, I don't agree with that, because yes, if you take this Into the Spider-Verse and the Spider-Man movies, those are the ones making all the money. Anything outside, think about it, and Venom did okay, right? Venom, we got lucky on that. I still think they're just mediocre movies. I saw the third one. It was okay. I don't need to revisit it, right? But that's what I'm talking about. So you've got these side characters and their movies, and those are not doing well. So yes, when you add them all up, because you've got a calculator, John, they're all making a lot of money, but it doesn't matter because you're hurting your brand. There's a reason why Warner Brothers pulled the Batgirl movie, because it was going to hurt the brand, right? And so, and he admits that. He says that's a good thing. It was probably smart to pull that. You don't want to hurt the brand. But then he turns around and says, oh, it's okay to keep these other things because it adds to the money. But yet, very few people talk great about Morbius or about Kraven, or, to some degree, I think the Venom of all of them gets the best talk. But sometimes also people are just mediocre on Venom. So these villains are hurting the brand. And if we in Madam Web, don't forget Madam Web. That was terrible. That didn't do anything to help anyone. So when you've got those out there, yes, you can say, oh, just keep them. No, because at some point, if those continue to hurt the brand too much, you could eventually hurt the Spider-Man brand, especially if you bring one of those villains in. Now you bring a failed villain into the Spider-Man movie. Say Tom Holland now fights Kraven the Hunter. Like, is that going to bode well? Because now we've already showed you a movie you hated or didn't like or didn't go see or whatever you want to call it. So that's my take, Mr. Campia, and to all my fellow mugsters out there, is you can hurt your brand sometimes. So it's not always good to hang on to something. So honestly, I do think they should completely stop with this. So, when the people were screaming, oh, it's over, I kind of want it to be, right? I want that to be over because I just want to see these great villains. And think about it. If we'd have just, instead of making a Venom 3, instead of making a Morbius, instead of making Kraven, all three of those could have been a new Spider-Man movie. We'd have 3 more Spider-Man movies with 3 really cool villains, hopefully with a much better script. Instead, we don't have any more Spider-Man movies. We haven't had one for 5 years. And instead, we have mediocre standalone movies no one thinks about or talks about anymore. There you go. That's my stance. Whew. Pardon moi while I wet the whistle. Sorry, that was my little rant there. Okay, let's get back to it. Hey, did you pre-order Panic Room? Not yet. I'm kind of annoyed. They're only Steelbook. Yeah, I'm not pre-ordering no $45 Steelbook. I'll tell you that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to go down in price, and I just don't know why they're not offering a standalone 4K, because I don't care about owning it as a Steelbook. I don't have that itch. I want the movie. I want the movie on 4K. It hasn't even been on Blu-ray yet. So just give me that, man. Like, I'll wait this one out. I don't know. Like, so if I miss the Steelbook at 45, I won't lose any sleep over it. 10 Commandments is a great one. Oh, yeah. Yep. To catch the birthday stream with Caveman, you need to relax, man. You quit clicking and pasting, man. Anybody can do that. Mega Mike's movement. Yeah, that's right. Mega Mike was on there with us too. It's very fun. Thanks, Caveman. Relax, buddy. Keep that clicking and pasting to a minimum. Let's see. Good morning, Huckster. Greetings, Hollander. Welcome to the show. Monkey says, as a hotshot editor, thank you so much. Was it on your bucket list to be the editor of Season of Stranger Things? If they did a spinoff, would you go out of your way to get? I would to do anything, dude, to work on something like that. Yeah, it's always been like I do a lot of casting, but man, it's always been sort of a dream to get on a show. I want to be inevitably a show editor. That would be fantastic. And I know a couple, so I keep trying to nudge them and be like, hey, man, you need an assistant? Because sometimes that's where you got to start. Start as the assistant and then work your way back up to. Because I'm a lead when it comes to casting. I'm a lead casting editor. Hopefully, y'all, we just got the word. I told you last week it was a maybe. And this week it's a done deal. Beat Shazam, the game show with Jamie Foxx, is a go for the next season. So we start that. So finally, oh my gosh, finally got some work, y'all. And that'll start up hopefully shortly. It's already started for some of the teams that interview people and do that part of it. So that means it is happening. It's already underway. But yeah, man, dude, good question. I'd love that. Mr. Oates, Mr. Moody. That was simply asking if there's a film you feel gets forgotten by Hollywood and gets skipped by 4K. They're not getting a 4K release ever. No, I knew. I just couldn't come up with something off the top of my head. Do I think they're forgetting something? I don't know. Maybe like an old school. See, I would have said, I don't know, a forgotten Hollywood. Do you have one in mind, Monkey? I feel like maybe you got one in mind you want to share. Because that's a good question. So a forgotten maybe forgotten by Hollywood. See, that means I'd have to dig into the old bag of what's not out. I will say this. I do have this answer for you, Monkey. Don't tell me this is good enough. There was a string of comedies by Touchstone Pictures. Remember good old Touchstone, the offshoot of Disney? You also had Buena Vista Pictures and stuff like that. There are movies like Down and Out in Beverly Hills, Ruthless People, um, other movies like All of Me with Steve Martin. All of these comedies don't even have a Blu-ray yet. So, like, they're being skipped, not even for 4K. They're not even getting Blu-rays yet. So those are some that I've always wanted, like we finally got Beverly Hills Ninja. That was a funny comedy. It's probably my favorite Chris Farley. Finally came out on Blu-ray. That was another one of those mysterious things. Like, why don't we have that? Oh, the first Cheaper by the Dozen with Steve Martin. Pardon me. I would love that. I love that film. It makes me feel good watching that movie. Those are ones I would just like on Blu-ray. And if you can bump those up to a 4K / Blu-ray combo, Monkey, you got my vote. Mm-hmm. I thought Jason Momoa and Scott Adkins would play Kraven the Hunter, but Sony picked Aaron Taylor Johnson. Yeah, Aaron he looks like a good choice. I mean, obviously, like Jason Momoa can play anything that's badass. I hope he is Lobo, though. That's where I want to see him end up. He looks like Lobo. If you guys don't know, Lobo's a villain or a rival of Superman. And at some point, that would be the stuff to see Momoa dressed up in that. I mean, come on. I don't know what we're getting in this new Superman movie, but we're going to talk about that in just a second. Don't go no place. I've been to California, Los Angeles, but there was a million years ago. Ever come there again? I expect a full tour. Well, you got it. Absolutely. You let me know when you're here, man. Just give me a jangle. We'll go. I'll show you the hot spots. And I can tell y'all, anybody that comes to California, if you come, here there's a thing called I'm going to forget, the Go Pass. I think it's called the Go Pass. And with a Go Pass, you pay like a set amount of money, but then on that Go Pass, you can do like 4 things or 5 things or whatever the amount you pay for. It'll put all these great activities on your thing. So you can go to Universal, you can go to the Hollywood Museum, you can go to Madame Tussauds House of Wax. You pick all the things you want to do, and you pick and choose, and you put that on the Go card. And you've just saved yourself a ton of money. So anybody that's coming out, look into those Go Passes because you'll save a ton of money. I did that with both my friends that came out to visit. I said, dude, especially my friend Keith, who's a big movie fan, I said, if you want to do a lot of these things, let's hit that Go Pass. And I bought one myself because just being a resident, I pay as much as he does. So we both got Go Passes and just had a field day, y'all. It was good. These are my top 3 4K movies. I'm looking forward to getting next year. Dante's Peak, Panic Room, and Seven. All great ones, for sure. Evil Knievel, his standalone movie, I wore out that VHS. It was amazing. Oh, yeah, look, my brother was, he was the biggest Evil Knievel fan. My brother was into motorcycles. He would pop wheelies. And, I witnessed one of the longest wheelies ever. And it was my brother popped it up. And he's short like me. So when he does it, he had to get up on the seat and put his knees on the seat and pull it up. And he just rode it all the way around this corner down the street. And a car was behind him. And, some people would just drop the wheelie and let the car go around, be safe. He just kept riding it. He goes, no, this wheelie is too sweet. And the car just kept a nice pace. They're like, you know what? I'm going to follow this dude's doing a kick-ass wheelie, man. And he wheelied until I couldn't see. Like, he went around the corner still on one wheel. I'm like, that's my bro. So, yeah, he was a big Evel Knievel fan. I gave him the Evel Knievel Funko Pop. In fact, that was the one thing when he passed away earlier this year. That's the one thing I wanted back from him, just because that's the one thing he and I gave that to him because he loves him and he got an Evel Knievel autograph. So I said, as a memento, I would love that. I asked his daughter, I said, could I have that one thing? Since I do collect some of those things, that'd be the cool, Brother Bug is what we call him, Brother Bug thing that I can have. I'm sure I think I have it in the other room. So yeah, man, Evel Knievel was the stuff, right, Monkey? Dude, like anytime he had an event on TV, people like us would just set the timer. We didn't have timers yet, but yeah, set the clock. A gift I received that I wish I still had. The Wizard of Oz was complete with all the main characters, including Toto, Vinyl wrapped castle. Oh, all figures. Oh, Miko's like, yeah, you had them all. Oh, see, that's cool. I didn't get the Wizard of Oz ones, but that'd be sweet. Toto too. You got Toto too. Get it, dog. Revealing a weight milestone. Not really trying to lose weight, but I weigh under 200 pounds. Yes, sir. Yeah, it is sort of weird when you do like go into surgery or you get sick or something like that. You do lose pounds. What do they call it? Like I don't know, it's a something diet. I don't know, the sick diet. I don't know. I think there's a thing about that when you lose weight, and in a way you're not like you don't intentionally do it, but you do. So that means you're looking like a lean, mean fighting machine, bro. Let's see, probably on account of the chest. Yeah, man, like 20 pounds of chest hair. Actually, pre-ordered Lord of the Rings at War of Rohan, Steel, but from Groove. Nice. Oh, you sound perfect. I don't think Kraven the Hunter is really that good. I bet you don't sound as good. See, so you don't think it's that good either. So Mega Mike's the only one. Hey, you forgot to put Brutalist on that list. I mean, I'm not. Look, it's 3.5 hours. I had to really hunker down and commit myself to Killers of the Flower Moon. I just don't know, especially this is holiday time. We have a lot going on. I just don't know. The reason I don't put that on the list is and look, when you add the trailers to that, that is a 4 hour. That's 4 hours out of the house. I just don't think I'm going to be able to squeeze that in the cinema with all the other good, like 2 something movies, like, Sonic and Nosferatu and all those things that I really want to see. I think those are at a better time frame. So yeah, Brutalist. Yeah, I know it's going to be good and he's going to be good, but man, can't we make tight movies anymore? Hey, what's up, Tiger Blue? Christmas traffic is a nightmare. Oh, wink. Hey, Tiger. Look, Tiger Blue. We were talking about your neck of the woods. We're planning our whole vacay. Next summer, man. Look, I throw it out there. Tiger Blue, Hall & Oates, Adrian James. We're coming out there. I don't know where you guys live, but if you want to like hook up while we're there, See, like Mary, I'm going to take you out and do the tour. If anybody wants to, show the huckster and his family around the great old UK, the invitation's there. Let's go. Hey, Tiger. That'd be fun, though, man. Dude, I would love to meet any of you guys. All 3 would just blow my mind. I couldn't handle it. But, man, if you just one of you guys, oh, my gosh, it'd be so much fun. Mike's going to try and say Howard the Duck. Right? I mean, he could. He would if he could. Still enjoyed Kraven the Hunter if you like it or not, guys. Good. That's good. Okay, so you're number 2. I do. No, here's the thing. This is what I love about movies. I love that people love that movie. I haven't even seen it, so I literally have nothing bad to say other than reporting the box office woes that it's receiving. But for me personally, once I see it, I can weigh in with everybody whether I like it or not. But I do love that despite it not doing well, and despite many people trashing it, others are saying, no, it's actually pretty good. And even his wife, Anna, liked it too. Amazing Anna. Sometimes they split. If you watch their reviews out of the theater, sometimes they'll split. She's like, I didn't like this at all. Michael will go, oh, he'll look all shocked. Like he thought she was going to like it too, but they both enjoyed it. So I don't know. I feel like I'll go in very neutral, right? Because if he likes it, but others don't, there's got to be something that's good. So I'm going to go in. How did Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Pratt version of Garfield do at the box office? And what did you think of it? I didn't go see it, but my daughter did. I just didn't want to go, didn't care. But she liked it. So I can only go off of like what she felt about it. But the movie, let's see, this is the... let's see, how well did it do? It did 257 million worldwide. It made 91 million here domestically. So not a slam dunk, not a home run, but dude, that was a weird one, Monkey. Like I thought, like I like Garfield growing up. I had the books and all that, but that's like my generation. And like, I was like, do kids today even know who Garfield is or want to go? But then funny thing is that is who went. It was like a younger generation refinding Garfield. And now I'm just sort of like over Garfield. Like I don't really have like, oh my God, Garfield, I got to go see Garfield. So I didn't see it. So I don't know how good it was, but she just said it was good. It was okay. Like she didn't rave. Like we raved about, like talk about a surprise hit, Monkey, was Transformers 1. Neither of us expected that to be that good. I just went, I got my Regal pass. I went to see it. I'm like, oh my God. And I knew my daughter was going to go see it later that night with her friends. And so when I picked her up from school, I'm like, dude, you guys are going to love this movie. At least I think you will. It is funny. The characters are good. The voice talents are fantastic. And sure enough, man, they loved it. So there you go. So yeah, I don't know. Did you see it, Monkey? Did you like it? It's rumored that Sony may be in talks to sell Spider-Man rights. I know. There's talks, but I don't know. Look, if suddenly Marvel goes, all right, here's 10 billion. I mean, would you turn down 10? But that's a lot of money. Like it would have to be in the billions for sure, because again, like Campier reported, 3.8 billion for all that collective Spider-Man stuff. That's pretty good. So I can't imagine they're going to offer like more than that, like more than 3 billion, just because it's only Spider-Man. Because I think if Marvel gets Spider-Man, they're going to use him in a great dynamic way. Though, I mean, they're going to be bringing him into Doomsday, probably in the Secret Wars, plus giving him his own movies. And we're going to get talking about Superman in just a second too. So hang in there. Hey, Laren, what is up, dog? Good morning. Do you like greetings, Highlander? Thanks. I watched Highlander with my next door neighbor last week. Classic 80s movies. Brilliance. Yeah, I told Hollander. Holland, every time I see it, I just want to do my Sean Connery impression just for him. Greetings, Hollander. So there you go. Let's see. Huckster got a gig. Yeah, dude. Oh, telling you. It was a weight off my shoulders. 4 months and nothing is rough. So, yes, I'm excited to have a gig. Yeah, the Homeward Bound movies. Those are fun. Michael J. Fox. Ruthless People's a great one. I have a very old DVD. Yep. I have a DVD of all those, the ones that I mentioned. And they're great. But, man, I would just love just an HD version of each one of those. Ruthless People, so freaking funny. Down Beverly Hills. Yeah, I mean, there was just like this slew of these movies from like Touchstone and Buena Vista Pictures that just they've never put out. So come on. And look, what did we hear? So Sony bought the catalog, and everyone's like, great, Sony's going to do something with these catalog titles and put them out. I mean, nothing. When was this? They bought them. Was it this year or was it last year? Feels like it was last year. Maybe it was just this year, but I don't know, man. Let's see. Ace Ventura 1 and 2. I would love it for. Oh, there you go. That would be excellent. That'd be excellent. Bring back Sheriff Lobo. Claude Atkins, right? Sheriff Lobo. This non-DC and Marvel movie. What classic superhero movie you really want to see on the big screen? For example, Doc Savage. Yeah, Mandrake's Magician. I do like Doc Savage, Hisham. That's a good one. And honestly, I would, it's as a comic book character. I'm going to say superhero, but then again, people throw this person into that. I want to see Flash Gordon brought back. I love the 80s Sam J. Jones movie. It's fun. It's campy. It's super cheesy. It's colorful. Max von Sydow is still the ultimate Ming the Merciless that I think everyone has to be better than. But I would just love, because I love sci-fi and I love that sort of adventurous spirit that comes with a science fiction comic book thing. So, yeah, like Doc Savage, Man of Bronze. I thought they were going to do that for a while. I thought like either The Rock was going to do it or somebody. That'd have been perfect. The old Ron Ely movie. It's okay. It's not super great. If you guys want to see Doc Savage, I think Warner Archive is putting that one out. So if they do their sale for $49, maybe pick it up then. I've had that in my cart several times and never pulled the trigger on it. So there you go. Yeah, but I would lean to seeing, I just want to see an updated, really good Flash Gordon. That'd be great. What up, Eli? Soap Huckster and Chat. What is good? I want 2 TV shows forgotten by time to never get a 4K release. That's original Barney the Dinosaur. Oh, with Selena Gomez and Bob the Builder. Confused me to the end. Those TV shows, I hope never get a 4K. You don't want that, huh? You're like, And you know what? They probably won't. I can guarantee you they won't. Nowadays, Monkey, like, what do we get if it's not? So you get Game of Thrones, the spin-off Game of Thrones, and then you've gotten like Reacher, and now the sitcoms Friends and Seinfeld. So there's a very small group of things that are getting 4Ks that are television shows, and they've got to be top drawer, number one. And I'm excited that Reacher got 4K. I mean, because that's on Amazon Prime. So I was hoping those would go down there on Black Friday because I want to pick those up, but they did not. So yeah, buddy, I think your prayers will be answered. I think they will never get a 4K, and your prayers will be answered. Let's see. Hey, Laren. Hey, Tiger. Hey, Eli. Getting some hazing coming into the cafe, popping a squat. Hey, caveman. Laren. All yoink. And Bob the Builder's girlfriend was the fixer, not him. She was the best on the show. Right on. Brent says, FYI, the new 4K Lionsgate Steelbook just went live on the. Oh, did it? The Lionsgate website went up. Jackie Brown and Kill Bills. And how much are those going for, Brent? Right? Let's see. Let's just see. Lionsgate. Let's see. Digital bits, Lionsgate. Do we have a website on that yet? It's not popping up in a tiny search, but anyway, so I'll look into that. But yeah, and I don't think those are here. Let's see what. Well, let's not do that yet. I don't want to throw my tabs off. But yeah, I mean, I think it's great. I love that they're there. Price point, I'm guessing, if those are steel books, 40 something. So no, pass. Look, that's the thing, guys. As collectors, we want these things, but also we have to make a statement. So to everyone that buys those at $45, $55, $70 for some of these just come out, it's like, are you kidding me with that? Like, and I don't know how many people are buying it at that. Like, it's also got to be a big number of people for them to go, ha, we were victorious screwing over the collector. If it's just a small amount, I think it paints the picture for them. Not that I think they care, but there you go. Hello, Holland. Hello. Da, da, da. There's Big Ben, and there's Parliament. Yeah, we're going there. Are you just saying pretty much, Holland, like there's Big Ben and there's Parliament, and then it's all over? Don't forget the London Eye. Got to go to the London Eye. Got to go get a scone or something, right? Come on. Is that it? You just tell me, just go to those things. You don't need to be toured around. I know. I heard it has a scheduled intermission again, which also makes it even longer. So, yeah. I mean, it's good, so you can get up and go pee or something. But, oy vey. If you ever come to Michigan, I'll definitely show you around. Sweet. I'll let y'all know if I'm ever, go see that Tiger Stadium and stuff like that. Eminem's restaurant. See, Bob Bill Jones TV show. I hope eventually forget. If you just want him to forget it completely, right, Mike? It's just nothing. No more. Wipe from my mind. Clean. It's like a song you can't get out of your head. It's like those earworms, right? I get it out, Huck. All right, let's get off of it. We'll stop talking about it. See, the more I talk about it, it stays in your head. Let's just move on. Let's move on. Get away so Monkey's brain doesn't get fried by Bob the Builder. 18 watching, only 12 likes. Oh my gosh. Caveman, what is happening? Come on, y'all. Come on. It's a good morning. It's the holiday spirit. Let's see some of that holiday mojo out there. If you're listening to me at work, I appreciate it. Maybe when you're done, come on back and hit that like. I'd appreciate that. Caveman, everybody hit that like button. Yeah, it's just sitting there all sad, y'all. Sad that no one's hitting it. I didn't go see that Garfield because no Bill Murray. Yeah, dude, enough said. I'm with you. Where's that Bill Murray? I did like that version. I thought Bill Murray was funny. I want to see The Mandrake the Magician. To be played by Ewan McGregor. Directed by Robert Zemeckis. Dude, that sounds good. I like that. I can see that happening. That's a good fan casting. I like that. I should do a fan casting night one night, y'all. Should I do that? Should I do grab some movies and do some fan casting on it? I think it'd be a fun show. And also Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. Ooh, and get Charlize Theron, huh? Because I know, we had Tanya Roberts, and that was one of those, like a cheesy canon film, didn't do that well. But that's, when they were just making a lot of those sword and sandal and loincloth type movies. So yeah, it would be you really got to make Sheena the Jungle something special just because of the concept. It's, it's very Tarzan. I think here's the thing too, unfortunately, Hisham, is I think the whole Tarzan lore is just done. Tarzan was great back in its day. And then we tried to, we gave it another go. What was it, 5, 6 years ago? When was that Tarzan movie? And that movie did not kill it. I just think because everybody's tired of, the white guy raised by apes who does all these great things. And so Sheena kind of falls into that category, right? So it's got to be something elevated a little bit, like more like you got to turn her into more like a Xena, warrior princess, right? It's got to be like kick ass, and not just like a girl Tarzan, right? Then I think it stands a chance. Whoop, hold on. My thing just bumped up right as I was clicking. Oh no, okay, that was it. Good. Agree with you about Max von Sydow and Flash Gordon. Max is awesome. Absolutely. I love him in Conan as well. That's right. One night we'll do a double feature, Flash Gordon and Ted. Well, when Sam Jones shows up in Ted, that's hilarious. It's Lionsgate Limited. Oh, thank God. So good. They're giving us the old Lionsgate prices at $30. Thanks, dude. That's good. That's so much better than that Panic Room. You get almost 2 of them for that. This monkey wants a Power Girl movie. A cast unknown. Look, I think I love it when they go unknown sometimes. That's why Chris Reeve was such a great Superman, because we didn't know who he was. So when you look at him, you just go, oh my God, that's Superman. I think David Cornsweet is in that same realm, right? Because no one really knows who that is. So I think he can come across as Superman. So because of that, let's go ahead and chat real quickly about Superman. Bob, if you would, please. Thank you so much, Bob. There we go. Here it is. So the new poster has been revealed. Let's talk a little bit about Superman, y'all. There it is. I think it's gorgeous. I love this poster. Actually, I'm going to make my screen bigger so I can see it. And I just, the tagline, it says, look up. It's like, when you're feeling down, look up. There he is. And there was, and the trailer drops Thursday. Come on. I'm so pumped. The trailer drops Thursday. I'm not really a big reaction person channel, because every time I do them, no one cares. But that is one I feel like that I must do, that I want to do. So there it is. I mean, look at that. It's coming Thursday. You got the trailer. So good. I'm excited. Anybody else excited? I think it's good. I mean, look at that. And the costume looks tight. So all those pre-photos that we saw where it's all baggy with all the folds and everything. I don't know if that's just a smoke and mirror thing that James Gunn was doing. So we would see it looking better on screen and be like, oh, it looks great. So I don't know what we were worried about. Like, so yeah, because this photo looks great. I mean, it looks form-fitting like it should. And I like the material. It's like a different material. It's very rugged looking. It looks like a very sturdy fabric. Like, I don't know, what is that? Like corduroy or something? So, which is an odd thing to have for a superhero costume, because it's a thick fabric. But if it can be form-fitting and be an interesting texture, I'm all down with that. So let me do this. So we're going to pull this off real quick, and then we're going to show you this. Okay, let's see. So this is the motion poster. If anybody saw this, super good. Here we go. All right. So I'm just going to hit replay. Look at that. Look at that deal, y'all. Come on now. Oh. So someone's turned this into a motion poster. And, I don't want to put the audio on, but there is music. Listen to this deal here. That's all I'm going to play. So, yeah, there's a new theme. There's a new theme that's coming. There was a premiere for the trailer that James Gunn threw for the press yesterday. Or was it today? It could have been today. I forget. But it was like recent. It's like a day or two before this trailer. And they've already been hushed. Like, there's been no mention. But there are some people who've just sort of leaked, like they can't really say enough, but they're just sort of like, all they could say was there wasn't a lot of dialogue. I mean, this is a teaser, so I would expect there to not be a lot of dialogue. It's a lot of imagery. There's a lot of surprise cameos, and there's a music theme, which is a little taste of what we get there. So if you guys want to go look for it, just go Google, Superman motion poster, and you will see it. It looks good. Looks good. So all the things I'm seeing. Oh, super excited. Now, real quick, let's see. Should we do the other? We'll just do the other casting thing real quick, and then we'll just close it out with all you guys and your cool comments. So, Harry Potter. Let's talk a little bit about Potter. We got some Potter news, and the casting director. Oh my God, it's like this is going to be humongous. So they've started casting for the three. Like they said, at least they're claiming a whopping 32,000 people have auditioned for the three biggest roles of a lifetime for a young actor. Of course, the originals: Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grant, Emma Watson, just household names, became legendary in these roles. And I'm all for it. Like, I don't mind. It's sort of like when you turn something like this into a TV show, each season is going to be its own book, which is fantastic because now you can get into some of the stuff that you weren't able to get into in the movies. So why not? These were 20 something years ago. So, we got a new generation enjoying this. So here, let's just give you a little taste. It says 3 months on and having waded through thousands upon thousands of audition tapes, the casting director team is thought to have started the chemistry reads. And a chemistry read is when they take three at a time, like Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Harrison Ford. That was a chemistry read. They put the three of them together, these three, because Lucas just sort of felt, I think these three maybe. And they were right. So now they're doing chemistry reads for the Harry Potter kids to find the winners, and then they'll keep whittling it down to probably the last 10 triples, right? And see who holds it until the progress rounds. They're going through the rounds at the various stages of recall. So people are already getting recalled. Like it's called a callback. So if they're getting callbacks already, they're probably done with the full search. And now it's time to start whittling it down. A decision is expected soon. From there, more news likely to follow with the adult cast, because we've been getting a lot of rumors, but nothing has been like a definite. We've heard rumors. We'll just say rumors. I'm not going to throw names out because they're just rumors. And the other children. So that'll be coming soon. And they picked the costume designer. This is such a good idea. Holly Waddington. She is the costume designer for Poor Things. That is who they picked up to design the costumes. Oh my God. And that costumes of that movie won the Academy Award. Phenomenal. They were so good. Let's see. The British visual effects team Frame Store will likely be taking on the mammoth visual effects task. And the Killing Eve scribe Laura Neal is joining the writers' room. So they're getting some nice pieces in place. I think they're probably a few months away from announcing the actual new three there, but there you go, man. And I'll tune into that, I think. Well, y'all, I don't know. But there you go. There you go. And by the way, Wicked, did I tell you this? Wicked Part 2, no longer called Wicked Part 2. It's called, Bob, if you will, please, Wicked for Good. That's right. I am wicked for good. Oh, man. We're turning Elphaba evil. I don't know. Look, she's been pushed. You can't push her to the edge, y'all. If you're just joining my show, I'm going to do it one more time and let you know that coming up on Friday, I'm doing a Christmas stream. Here it is right here. We're doing the ultimate Christmas movie bracket battle. Going to have 5 dudes on with me. We're going to yuck it up. And basically, it's going to be like 2 movies go head-to-head each time. We got 20 on the left, 20 on the right, until we get down to the 2, 1 on each side, that end up battling it out for the best Christmas movie of all time. So what's going to win? Is it going to be the obvious? But who knows? Maybe I just keep hitting shuffle on the thing before it starts, and that'll take out 2 of your favorites right away. That could happen. That's the thing, is when you have to pick, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, what if Home Alone is already rivaling Elf? Like, when I hit shuffle, and it's like, oh my God, those are probably considered some of the 2 best ones that would make it to the end. But if the shuffle ends up landing them on top of each other before you get to the final 2, one of those heavy hitters is going to be taken out. So you guys got to tune in. We don't know. It could be a real, something you don't expect to end up winning because of that. Don't know. But yeah, please come check it out. Set your calendars, hit the notification bells, come check it out. And also go check out my new top 100 favorite movies of all time. And coming out soon. The show I worked on last in August is the new Friends game show is coming out, hosted by Whitney Cummings, and it's just called Fast Friends. It's basically all these fans like audition for the show, and they're going to be on the sets. Like they recreated the sets of Monica's apartment, Chandler's apartment, and Central Perk, and they got to look for clues. It's like an escape room kind of thing, and they got to get out using their friends' knowledge and stuff like that. So I look forward to seeing that and see if maybe my face makes a cameo somewhere. Take a look, y'all. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Let's go ahead and wrap it up by chatting with y'all. Let's see where I left off. Let's see real quick. Oh wait. Hold the phone. What am I doing? Huck, what about the new releases, man? Oh, yeah. Let's talk about those, y'all. Man, oh, man. Come on. We got to talk about new releases. And here we go. Come on. I'm not going to let you guys down. Let's go. Let's do it here. Let's go to this side this time. There we go. So now you can see everything. The big one, this one made it to my intro. Wesley Snipes. Sylvester Stallone. Demolition Man, let's go. 4K Arrow set. I pre-ordered that sucker. Where is it? It's not in my mailbox. Boo. Come on, Amazon. The Faculty on 4K. That's a great movie. I rewatched that for spooky season. Loved it. Thought it was fantastic. Speaking of 4Ks, The Monkey. There we go. You got Seinfeld. That's like a good show. You got Holdovers finally coming out. Seinfeld's also coming out on Blu-ray in case you don't want to spend the cha-ching on the 4K. Kickboxer's getting a steelbook. Stir of Echoes, Kevin Bacon movie. Nice little steelbook. And there it is. Transformers 1 coming out on 4K. I'm excited for that. May wait for a price drop on that, but I did love that movie and anticipate having it in the collection. Joker Folie à Deux coming out on 4K. Far and Away, the Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman movie. Also 4K. A lot of 4K releases, y'all. I'll just keep saying it. 4K, 4K, 4K. Here we go. The Conversation with Gene Hackman. The Talk of the Town. There's an old Cary Grant movie. Below. Let's see. I'm just going to skip through Terrifier. What? Terrifier 3 Collector's Edition. Well, what is this thing? What is this? Which Terrifier? This is Terrifier 3. Yeah, there it is. Old Blu-ray Collector's Edition. I'm going to pass on those. Sydney Sweeney. Got a little Immaculate coming out there. Boop, 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 boop. Severance. That was a great. Oh, so Apple's putting out some shows. That's good. Severance is an interesting show, y'all. That is a slow burn. I almost gave up on that thing. But boy, the longer you stay with it, it gets really good. And the ending, a little cliffhanger for that one for sure. That was good. I don't know if I'll pick it up on Blu-ray because I saw it. I just want to see the next season. Let's just do a quick browse. Anything else? Okay, Demolition Man also getting a Blu-ray and that Arrow release. Hellboy: The Crooked Man. It's another Hellboy movie. Did not know that. What else? Real quick. Oh yeah, Piece by Piece. There's the Pharrell Lego movie. Conclave. Look at that. It's already on Blu-ray. Dang. Apocalypse Now. Mean One. A Mean One steelbook. Wow, this is a big release day, y'all. Dang, look at all this. Cheerleaders Wild Weekend. Let's go. Where's the 4K of that? River's Edge. Sleepaway Camp 2. Oh. Man, y'all. It's too chock full. Can't read everything. Just going to keep scanning, see if anything jumps out. At the end here, we get a lot of the animated stuff. Conversations getting a steelbook as well. So there it is. A loaded day. Oh, wait, what is that? The Pope of Greenwich Village. Yeah, look at that. So a little Daryl Hannah there. There you go. That is the big titles coming out for today. What is on y'all's list? For me, number one, Demolition Man. Can't wait. Hope that's as cool as I want. I've seen reviews already come out for it. Some people love it. Some people say it's okay. The Blu-rays like really good too. But there you go. All right, so that's what's coming out. There it is. There's all my news. Got to make sure I hit all the news, all the hot spots, things that you guys are looking for before we call it a day. Call it a folie à deux. Let's get back to it. Jackie Brown and the Kill Bill steelbooks are $40. For the okay. See, there you go, $40. Remember back in the day when Lionsgate Steelbooks were only $25 or 22? Wait, when are you going to London? Oh, we are going June of next year. Around the 16th or something like that. I don't have a calendar in front of me, but that's roughly the time. Why are you going to London as well? You're just a hop, skip, and a jump away, aren't you? That'd be fun. Let's see. We got 14 likes. Oh, come on, people. We're about to wrap it up. Been having a good old day with y'all. Come on, for Caveman. Caveman wants you guys to hit 20. It's his wish. Look, don't make him shave more hair off his chest, because he'll do it. Right? The two movies I was looking forward to next year we're supposed to get from Warner Brothers is 4K Lethal Weapon and James Bond collection. Whew. Dude, that James Bond collection is going to be ridiculous. I already have the Daniel Craig one that they put out. So I almost kind of hope they do what they did with the Blu-rays, which is section it off. Like, here's the Sean Connerys, here's the Roger Moores, here's the Pierce Brosnan, and the other two. You see, the other two you just got to toss into those collections. You can't just or at least put Dalton and Lazenby on the same one, because it's only 3 movies. So you don't need to go 1 disc for Lazenby, 2 discs for him. Yeah, just combo those up, man. Combo them up. I still say Space Ghost needs a movie. Oh, yeah. I agree. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I do. I have very high expectations for Superman, and they've dropped the legacy, so now it's just Superman. And I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, we do know. Here's the beautiful thing that I've already heard. So this world, this universe, this metropolis, guys, that we're getting. Now, we've always seen like a Gotham City. They really bring Gotham City to life in all these movies, right? And it gives it a real personality, real character. What we really need now is someone to bring Metropolis to life. Give us a real character of that city. Make it feel like something special. And in this universe, heroes already exist. Superman is just one of many. And that's why in some set photos, we've seen Hawkgirl, we've seen Nathan Fillion's Green Lantern, and maybe a couple of others. So, and you're going to get Nicholas Hoult as Lex. So they're just jumping right in to say Superman is not the only hero. They already exist. I'm so thankful they're doing something like that. And they're not, we've had enough origin stories. Are we going to get it in flashback? I don't even think we need that. Everybody knows who he is. I think we just need to cut to the chase and just give us a Superman movie. Okay, let's just go. And I love the tone. I love the bright, the poster I showed you, the motion poster. Look up. It's a very hopeful thing. I got you. I'm here. Like, that's everything the Zack Snyder universe did not give us for Superman, which is what that character is. Batman's the dark, brooding character, and Superman was just as dark and brooding. And we were just starting to get that bright Superman, and then it was done. The Snyderverse was done. Cavill was done. And that's fine. Like, Cavill did the best he could with what they gave him, but they hired him to be the moody Superman. And now we got David Corenswet, who's going to play the Superman I've always wanted to see since Brandon Routh. So let's go. Monkey says, Huck, there's a completely underrated 2 films I've wanted on 4K. Ooh, Devil Wears Prada. Nice. That's good. And The Princess Diaries. Yes. It's my favorite book series turned into a movie. Monkey, I'm with you on that. Devil Wears Prada. I like that. And I like Princess Diaries too, but I would definitely like Devil Wears Prada. That cast is so good. And Anne Hathaway's in both of those, right? Isn't she the Princess Diaries actress as well? So that'd be a good little Anne Hathaway, combo to get. Talking about fantasies. Tanya Roberts, have you seen Hearts and Armor? I would love a Blu-ray of that. One of the better movies of that type. Nothing compares to Conan. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. I know the title sounds familiar. If I look at it, big, oh yeah, that thing. I don't recall it just from that title, but yeah, I'll have to look that one up. See if I've seen it. Talking of chemistry reads, I seem to recall Steven Spielberg had the child cast of E.T. play Dungeons and Dragons together. See how they got along. But I don't know. I love that. I've not heard that story, but I think that is pretty rad. That also sounds like something you would do with the kids for Stranger Things, right? Because since they do play Dungeons and Dragons, have those kids play and see the chemistry, because the chemistry of that cast is absolutely fantastic. Shows like that live and breathe and die with poor young actor casting, and they killed it. I think that casting, it's as good as the Harry Potter casting. They're all fantastic. So I cannot wait till that show wraps up. I'm so excited. I hope either Santa Claus or Home Alone 2 are on this Christmas stream. I will say that at least one of those is. One of those is. And that's the only thing. Like when preparing the list, I could only get 40, and I really tried to run the gamut of all the different flavors and tastes and stuff like that. So yeah, there's only so many you can fit because they cap it. Like the bracket thing itself only lets you put so many on each side, and then it tops out. So you'll see who's there. Huck, I wanted to ask, I see that you have a Friends Funko. Yeah, Pops, did you see the new Friends Funko Pops that have coming out? I almost don't want to. I have not seen it, and I feel like I'm just trying to get away from Funkos, because Funkos and movies and toys, it's all becoming so much of a collector's mentality. I'm having to sort of slow down or stop. I did pick up the let's see, do I have them right behind me? Oh, here you go. I only have the one right here, but Lower Decks. So I'm getting the Lower Decks one. There's Badgie, y'all, but I also have the other characters as well. For example, there's Tendy. There's Tendy, y'all. Yeah, he's awesome. So yeah, I picked those up because I'm a big Trekkie fan. So, but I'm a big Friends fan too. So I'm a little worried they're gonna be so cool that I can't resist. So I haven't seen them yet. I have Demolition Man on pre-order. It's coming January 2nd. What the heck, y'all? Everybody's getting all their advanced copies, man. I want my copy. Why not? Like, if they can get advanced copies, why can't we get ours on time? Did that just happen? Collector Movie Man, it's supposed to come out today, man. I want my copy now. I kind of want to get Immaculate. There you go. I have Conclave on pre-order. I know you love that movie. Let's see. I hope you have a good day, Huck, and I will definitely be there next Tuesday. Noise. See you then. Tiger Blue says, yeah, just looked it up. A game of D&D, the original cast choices for the kids in E.T. actually lead to the original Elliot being ditched for the Elliot we know now. See? If you suck at D&D, you're not getting that role. Way to go, Henry Thomas. Maybe I'm going to London, but in October. Oh, winky wink. All right, I'll wink you later. We'll see. We'll let y'all know when I'm heading out there, because even my wife said, "Wouldn't it be great to meet some of your subscribers out there?" I'm like, "That'd be awesome." I will definitely send you a trailer of Superman when it comes out on Thursday. Oh, you don't need to send it to me. Oh, don't even send it. I will be getting up and I will be watching that. I will be watching that. Ain't no doubt. Thursday morning, I'm be like, I'll get my girls out to school, pack their lunches, all this stuff. As soon as they're out the door, boom, in the chair, click. That's going to be me. You guys can screen cap that. Ready? All right, screen cap that. Share it to me. Share it to the world. Maybe not. Let's see. I'd love to get an Arrow video box set of Ace Ventura. Yeah. On 4K, and the front have Jim Carrey coming out of the rhinos. That's funny. Actually, it should be on the back, right? Because he's coming out the back side of the rhino. Like have the big where he's got all the animals, like if it's a combo box set, 1 and 2, the front it should be when all the animals are on him, like in the first movie, and then the back just coming out the rhino's butt. But I do agree that rhino's butt better be somewhere on the box. So Patrick Stewart Funko, from Star Trek, is almost going to pre-order it. Oh, I can't look. But Huck, they're ruining the Princess Diaries legacies by Disney and TV series, which is a bit of a rinse and repeat. Oh yeah, with the gender swap. Look, dude, just do this. I'm with you. I hate when people, when they take something you love and they do that and they trash it and it's watered down. It's not as good. It's like me with the original Star Trek, right? Now they got Discovery and they got Strange New Worlds with a different Spock, which I like, by the way. It's the old adage. Hey, I always have the originals. I can always go back, and I've got them over here. I've got my Kirk, Spock, McCoy right here on HD, and I'm good. So even if I felt they were being ruined by the new versions, hang on, buddy. Hang on, monkey. Just keep your originals. try to let the new ones go that are sort of like ruining your legacy love, and just keep hanging with the one that you like, right? Oh yeah, I got you, 1 and 2. So yeah, just keep loving what you love. Don't let redos and stuff taint your love for the originals. All right. But my friends, I think we're going to call it a day. Happy Tuesday Blues Day to everybody out there. Thank you so much for coming to the Morning Mug. I hope y'all had a good time. I hope you got informed with some of the new releases, what we think is happening with Sony and Kraven the Hunter and all that good stuff. It's been a good time. Good day, as always, because you guys are the best audience in the world. I want to thank this guy right here, Johnny, for being one of my cafe members. Appreciate you, bud. You're one of the good ones, man. As Stimpy once, as Ren once said to Stimpy, you're one of the good ones, man. But that's going to do it for today, y'all. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. Go out there, make it a good day, watch a movie, have a good time. In the meantime, we'll catch y'all later. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. We'll see you on the next one.